Hi Africa, this is Vidashi Studios and welcome to African Time. Well, I found this on X, formerly Twitter, and I want us to discuss some African time with this. It was actually beautiful to see this. I wish most African countries can actually join this, okay? See, so African Facts Zone says African countries that contribute to the most intra-African trade. 2023, okay? We are still in 2024. We are not done yet. So the latest one is the 2023 one. So they says South Africa 30%. That is the contribution they made to intra-African trade, okay? That means trade with African countries. Hope you understand this part. All right, cool. So South Africa is 30%. Cote d'Ivoire is 11%. Egypt is 6%. Nigeria is 6%. Ghana less than 5%. Zimbabwe less than 5%, Mali less than 5%, Zambia less than 5%, DR Congo less than 5%, and lastly on number 10 is Namibia with less than 5%. And they are saying that their source to this information is IMF Direction of Trade Statistics and Afrexim Bank Research 2024. Okay, so this is their source of where they got this information from, okay? They are saying they got it from IMF Direction of Trade Statistics and Afrexim Bank Research 2024. So this is it. This is how African countries are actually contributing to intra-African trades. That South Africa are actually contributing as more or as huge as 30%. And the second on the list is Cote d'Ivoire with 11% to this. To broadly about this, let's see this one first. This person commented and says, if you add the percentages of other three countries after South Africa, it's not even up to South Africa's own percentage. What advantage does South Africa have? How can other countries increase their percentages? When we figure these out, which we should Africa would be better? This is a Nigerian though. He's actually saying some important factors here. He's saying that the question we need to ask that is if you add the last three countries, their contributions combined, it still will not be able to reach the South African contribution they have when it comes to intra-African trade. So he's saying that the question we need to ask is what advantages does South Africa have, or how can other countries increase their percentages, and also we need to figure out how South Africa is doing this so that we all can learn together. But let's make this conversation something broad. See what I found. So AfriStats and Post says top 10 African countries with the largest exports to fellow Africans. Yep. So number one on the list is South Africa. South Africa is said to have $29.61 billion transactions with fellow Africans. That was minus 3.4%. So that means in 2023, South Africa even reduced their intra-African trade, but still they made a trade of about $29.6 billion US, which was minus 3.4%. Number two is Cote d'Ivoire. Cote d'Ivoire is said to have $11.38 billion contribution to African trade with 26.40%. Number three is Egypt with $6.61 billion plus, that is a plus of 18.69% to the inter-African trade. Number four is Ghana with $6.02 billion with a 27.23 plus or addition to their trade with intra-Africans. Number five is Nigeria with $5.63 billion, that is plus 8.18% though, plus 8.18%. Number six is Morocco with $3.78 billion, that is plus 7.39%. Number seven is DRC, that is Democratic Republic of Congo, with $3.34 billion, that is minus 7.79%. Number eight is Zambia with $3.17 billion, that is plus 9.47%. Number 9 is Namibia with $3.15 billion, that is 20.22%. And then lastly on the list is Tanzania with $3.13 billion, that is plus 18.29%. Don't forget this. All these huge sum of money we are mentioning here are all quoted in the US dollars. So that should tell you how great these 10 African countries are doing when it comes to intra-African trade. That means they are trading hugely with our African brothers, and they are making a great impact in Africa economy. That is beautiful to see. But as always, South Africa may drop to minus 1.3%. They are still said by a huge margin, leading with 29.61%. So in percentage wise, if you ranked it, you can get the percent that South Africans are actually improving or are participating or adding to the intra-African trade. That is beautiful. That is so much beautiful. I hope you guys are learning something here. That is what this page is all about. We are here to teach, to inform, to discuss and share, and also you to have a point or the chance to also impact or share your knowledge with us. We are always here to learn. Don't forget this. We are here to discuss Africa and share Africa together. It's not that deep, okay? So this is something quickie for you guys to know and learn about intra-African trade. And I'm saying it's actually beautiful. You need to encourage more of this so that Africa can be great. My name is Vidal. Say it was nice meeting you guys and giving you guys this beautiful content too. Let's have some fun more times and discuss African time. See you guys around.